So it's another day. I've got it in the shop now. I don't know if I showed much on that. I've got it in the shop now, and I'm just kind of giving it a once over under the hood mostly. And I'm kind of checking out this carburetor. I was wondering if maybe one of the filters was clogged. So I pulled this thing off, the little filter that goes right before the carburetor, and then I pulled the one off in the back. That's the filter from this little gas can. I'm probably going to put it back, but I just took it off to see if it would make any difference whatsoever. It did not at all because, well, it's obviously something at the carburetor. I was thinking it was a vacuum leak, and guess what? It was. So I'm looking all around at these lines here. There's an abundance of vacuum lines. Pretty much everything on this truck runs off of vacuum. Everything's, for the most part, is mechanical. And I was kind of feeling under here, and I noticed, while I was in here, I noticed this was kind of burnt looking. And if you can see that up top, it's completely cracked, about to snap off. And I'm feeling it underneath of here, and there's a giant gaping hole. This is some kind of aluminum here. So I don't really know what I'm gonna do about that. I'm definitely gonna take it off first, and then we got a rubber hose coming down here. I'm still not sure where this goes. I'm gonna get a flashlight. So all I did was back off that mixture screw like 4 or 5 turns, and it's running so much better right now. I mean, it's actually idling smooth. The motor isn't wobbling and shaking. And so I'm pretty sure what we've got going on is vacuum leaks. Just vacuum leaks. It's a lot of vacuum leaks. I wonder why. I mean, part of the reason is because we've got this whole smog pump here and all of these hoses that go to it. This one was completely rotted. And I have a piece of fuel hose going through there right now just to plug it or connect it or whatever. So the reason why it's doing that, the reason why when I back out that mixture screw, it idles correctly or smoother, is just because those vacuum leaks are letting in more air. And to match that, you've got to have the right fuel to air ratio. So pretty much what's happening is it's getting too much air and it's starved for fuel. So when it's just idling like that, when it's just idling, it doesn't get enough fuel. And then once you get on it, it sort of evens out for whatever reason. But at idle, it's fuel starved. So what it's gonna do is run terrible. And I'm pretty sure on the fuel side of things we're good. Although we do need to get that sending unit back in the tank. After that, I think we'll be pretty golden. And maybe the carburetor might need some work too. We'll see about that too. But yeah, I'm guessing that I have a lot more vacuum leaks than I think. And I'm just gonna have to trace them or just, plug the smog pump altogether and take the belt off and just delete it. Really, all the smog pump is doing is pumping fresh air from that from the intake right there. It's just pumping that fresh air into the exhaust manifold and creating a cleaner burn, so that the catalytic converter can stay alive, I guess, or just it's better for the cat when you've got clean air going through the system, I guess. And really all it is just emission stuff, because in the 80s, pretty much all cars had to have a catalytic converter by then. I think it started sometime in the 70s, but for a while trucks were exempt from it, I believe. So really all that's happening is that pump right here is spinning and pumping air from there, pressure down to the exhaust manifold, so that, yeah, basically the catalytic converter doesn't go bad or die. I don't know. I'm not an expert on this. I'm just telling you what I learned from the forums, and that's what I learned, and I'm gonna keep reading up on stuff and figuring out how I can delete that smog pump, because that would be very nice if I could do that. I'd like this truck a lot better if I could get that smog pump and chuck it to the curb and chuck it in the parts pile back there. I would love that. I would love to do that at some point. Other things, other plans, and we're not putting tires on it right away. We're not doing expensive stuff right away. We're not even going to insure it or register it right away, because I just want to get this truck to a place where it's driving good. I can just kind of loop it around the yard and just kind of have fun with it. I just want to get to a point where it's driving good and I can pretty much just play around with it. And by that time, maybe I'll know if it might make a good daily, and what's wrong with it, what it's going to need, what it's going to take to actually get this thing to the next level. I don't know. And I might end up selling it. I really don't know at this point. I'm just kind of toying around with this truck and having fun with it so far. And that's kind of the plan for it. Insurance, turns out it's like really cheap. It's like $15 a month to insure this truck. And I was kind of amazed by that. But at the same time, it's seen as kind of a farm truck, maybe a work truck. I guess that insurance companies just don't really care about these things, and that's why the price is so low for insurance. Like, it's insane. It's half of what my Camry is. Like, what? But anyways, I'm really excited about this project. My other plan is the wheels. So I've got the wheels and tires that came with it. The tires are good enough to drive it, but they were not good enough to drive it home. At least I was a little skeptical about it, which is why I threw the wheels and tires from the Bronco on this thing, so that I could just limp around home 30 minutes away. But I will be putting the original wheels back on it, and I'm gonna paint them black, and I think it's gonna look really good with the chrome center caps. I'll show you the dog dish hubcaps that came with it. They're a little dusty, but we can shine them up a bit, and I think these will look really good on here with black wheels. I think it's gonna look sick. But yeah, this is what they look like. For whatever reason, I don't like the look of white wheels on this truck. On the Bronco, they look great because it's white and blue. It's already like a two-tone white and blue. It already has white on it, but this thing is a cream and brown. So I'm thinking the white wheels they look okay, but they're just not doing it for me. And even the color match wheels, like they are originally, I really just don't love them. It'll look tough. I guarantee it. For whatever reason, that's the only color combination. Even chrome wheels, I really don't love chrome wheels in this truck, just because that doesn't really match all the rust, I feel like. If I've got real shiny wheels on here, it's just not gonna match as well. Black looks clean enough and ratty enough to where it would kind of match the whole truck. I'm thinking at some point I'll just kind of spray can the wheels and then throw them back on this truck, and see how they look, because I'm getting a little excited about the looks. Hopefully that gives you a general idea of, what this truck's gonna be like as a project, and yeah, I'll definitely be making more videos about it later on. I think we're ready to call it a day, and I think I'm gonna go home and get some sleep. I've been at work all day and the day before that, and then I was also working on this truck the 2 days before this day, so I'm a little tired. Anyways, that'll do it for today. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. I'm racing.